Basic Math, Chapter 17, Section 7, Problem Solving Using Integers. Sometimes you can use integers to solve word problems. For example, the Evergreen football team lost 5 yards on its first play and gained 12 yards on the second play. What was the team's total gain? As always, the first step in a word problem is to read it. Read the whole word problem and figure out what you need to find out. You need to find the total gain in yards. Then step 2 is to make a plan. What do you need to do? Add up the yards. The yards lost are a negative integer and the yards gained are positive integers. Step 3 is now to do the plan, do the actual math. So we're going to add the negative 5 plus 12. So you start at negative 5 spaces left of the 0, and then you add positive 12, which means you move 12 spaces to the right. And that's going to leave you off at 7. Negative 5 plus 12 equals 7. Does your answer make sense? Yes. Look at the numbers. The yards gained are greater than the yards lost. 12 is more than 7. You lost 7, you gained 12, so the answer should be a positive number, and 7 is a positive number. One number is positive, the other number is negative. The total should be less than the yards gained. So 7 is still less than 12, and so that makes sense because we lost 5, gained 12. We certainly couldn't have ended up with more than 12 is what this is saying. So the Evergreen team gained 7 yards for the 2 plays. All right, so remember to read the word problem, answer the questions under plan, and then do the plan to solve the problem. Number 1, the Clarksville Hornets football team lost 5 yards on its first play. Then it lost 6 yards on the second play. What was the team's total for the 2 plays? Okay, we read the whole thing. What operation will we use? 5 yards, 6 yards. We could use addition. What integers will we use? Well, it lost 5 yards and it lost 6 yards. Okay, so now we're going to use that addition to make negative 5 plus negative 6, and that's going to go 5 spaces to the left on the number line and then 6 more spaces to the left on the number line to give us a total of 11 spaces left of 0, and that means the number is negative 11. So that's the idea with these word problems. And you could do some more practice in your workbook for Chapter 17, Section 7. And there's also another real-world example with the problem solving. Often problems can be solved by drawing a diagram. Rick lost 4 yards on each of the last 2 plays. Draw a diagram to find the total number of yards he gained or lost. So we had 2 plays. Draw a number line, use the negative integer to describe yards lost. So on the first play, he lost 4 yards, ended up at negative 4. On the next play, he lost 4 more yards and ended up at negative 8. So that's how we could make number lines to help as a diagram or a picture. All right, thank you very much, and let me know if you have any questions.